Hello, Nigerians. I wanted to chime in on this current issue about VDM. You know, I've been following VDM and I noticed that he's not perfect. He has a rude tongue about him. The way he has addressed some regular citizens hasn't been all good. I'm not talking about how he's addressed some the government officials. I am more concerned about how he's addressed some regular citizens like Iyabojo. I didn't like it at all. The kind of things he was spewing. Disgusting. However, he's done more positive things. I believe that he's chosen for something good for Nigeria, because Nigerians listen to him. A lot of Nigerian youths and even older people listen to him. So basically, he's not perfect. Nobody is perfect. I think he will learn as he gets older how to address certain issues and how to address people as well. He's still young and he has that youthful exuberance, and it pushes him to show off in rude ways a lot of times. But I believe it's his age, and hopefully he will do better as he grows up, as he gets older. But there is no excuse for how whoever captured him when he went to address the bank problem regarding his mother. There is no excuse for that. It appears that they did that on purpose to bring him. It appears because how can his mother get a loan and not know about it? So somebody got the loan in her name and they are taking this money from her account, and the son, rightfully wanted to correct it, go to the bank, and they captured him there. There is no excuse for that. That's low. That's very low. Whoever is behind this. So, not to go too much into it, every right thinking person knows that it's wrong what they've done. But what I want to point out here is to you Nigerians. Do you see a pattern? Do you see a pattern? Anyone that the people, the masses, the poor people embraces, that speaks up for them, someone comes and tames that person. Okay? This happened with Nnamdi Kanu. He's still in jail. Now VDM. VDM is even embraced by all the tribes. So this is not a one tribe issue because he is not a tribal bigot. He is for everyone, which is how every Nigeria should be. And that's why, because most Nigerians are not like that, that's why the the country is still suffering, because evil people use that dog whistle of tribe to create division among the Nigerian people. When people are suffering, they now ignore and disregard their suffering and instead start fighting about tribe. They would prop up an evil person just because that person is from their tribe. That's what's killing Nigeria. So, Nigerians, do you see the pattern? Every time someone speaks up to 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 help bring about change and correction of the direction Nigeria is going, every time someone comes up, hey, I'm out here driving for therapy, so excuse the noise in the background. So every time someone comes out to help open the eyes of the Nigerian masses, to help make Nigeria a better place to live, the demonic stronghold that is holding Nigeria captive, that is holding Nigerians captive, comes to cut off that individual. That's what's going on in the case of VDM. And I don't want to mention names, because I actually, I mean, it's easy to see who those people are, but I don't want to speculate. But what I'm sure of is the demonic stronghold, call them the cabal, whoever they are, will not allow any good thing to come to the people. So they cut off any light in any human being. So they are doing it to VDM right now. So what I want Nigerians to realize, I don't know, you have to be very illiterate not to know this, or you have to be willfully ignorant not to know this, is the fact that actions speak louder than words. Okay? It's all good that, people are speaking out, denouncing the issue and, making videos and speaking out. I'm talking about the people living in Nigeria now, because you are the one feeling the pain of your government. Just like I'm in America and I'm feeling the pain of Trump regime. Okay? So Nigerians' actions speak louder than words. No matter how many videos you make, speak out, beg, scream, is not going to do anything to change what's going on. It's not going to, push them to release VDM if they plan to hurt him. So it's time to take action. Okay? It's time to do more than talk. It's time to protest and stand your ground. This is the same thing, I suggested when, my people were agitating, for Biafra actively. I was actually imploring Nigerians to come together because, believe it or not, even getting Biafra would mean every other person or tribe would get what they deserve, which means it will be good for everybody. So I was calling on Nigerians then, come out and occupy National Assembly. Come out, occupy Aso Rock. And people will say, oh, the army would do this, they'll hurt us, this and that. There is nothing good on this earth that didn't require sacrifice. Okay? If you don't make any sacrifices, the same, you will continue to wail about the same things forever. Nigerians, actions speak louder than words. Actions are what brings change, not words. You can talk and talk. You can keep saying, oh, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. You sit down, oh, I'm hungry, oh, I want to eat. If you don't get up and go to the kitchen and cook, you will continue to be hungry. Okay? If you keep sitting in your houses and thinking, oh, somebody else will do it, Nigeria will continue to spiral and fall deeper and deeper. It's time to take action. Simple actions. I'm not telling you to go and carry weapons and hurt anybody. I'm telling you to stand up, occupy National Assembly, occupy Aso Rock, and demand answers and demand that VDM be released. VDM will learn how to, talk to people. He will hopefully learn from his experiences and do better, because he has a lot to do among and along with Nigerians. So Nigerians, you are not doing anything to help him just by making videos. Yes, I get it. I'm also making videos, but I'm not in Nigeria. I'm not in Nigeria. Okay? You are the ones in Nigeria. And if you love VDM, it's time to stand up and help him by going to occupy National Assembly, Aso Rock, for as long as it takes for these servants that you put in National Assembly and Aso Rock to listen to you and do what you ask. If you don't do it, nothing will ever change. It's just like when Peter Obi was running. everybody, yes, you did your part, you voted, but somebody grabbed the ballot box and stole it. But you people kept quiet. I kept hearing, oh, Peter Obi said, don't do anything bad in my name, blah, blah, blah. See where you are now. You all want Messiah, one person to fight that battle for you while you sit by and use your mouth to prop them up. It doesn't work. You shouldn't have to listen to Peter Obi saying, oh, don't do anything, in my name, because Peter Obi does not own Nigeria or own you. He's just like one of you, but he wants to serve. You have to help him, get there. So you people should have continued to occupy the relevant offices until they do the right thing. So that one is over. I used it as an example. Now is VDM. So it's time for you, Nigerians, if you care about your country, VDM will not be able to do it alone. Okay? And I am not talking, I'm not like, I like the positive things he's doing. I don't like the, like disgusting things that comes out of his mouth, about, for example, the things he was saying about Iyabo Ojo. I don't like such things, and also, some of all this. Anyway, let me not go into all that. But so I'm not speaking because I'm crazy about VDM or anything like that. He's a promising human being. I admire, what he's doing, the positive things, but I'm actually speaking in general. If it's not VDM, you can put anybody in place of VDM in this situation, and I will say the same thing. Okay? So, stop looking for messiahs. Yes, you need, a leader to organize, everybody will listen to or whatever, but it doesn't mean you have to let one person do everything for you. Right now, like in America, we have movements like, Black Lives Matter and things like that. Groups, organizations that will call on mass protests. Within a day, you see thousands of citizens on the street. You need things like that in Nigeria, okay? For peaceful but stern protest. Peaceful can be very disciplined and stern, okay? You don't carry any weapons. Your weapon is your assertiveness, discipline, and demanding accountability, because you, the people, are the boss of those government officials. And for goodness sakes, stop calling these people Your Excellencies, Honorable this and that. They are not. If they are not serving, fulfilling their obligations. There is nothing excellent and honorable about them. I think about it. You have to be stupid or crazy to be complaining that these people, these leaders are killing you, hurting you, starving you, making you suffer. And yet you are addressing them, oh, your excellency, honorable. You know what this means, right? It's crazy. Nigerians, actions speak louder than words. No matter how many videos you make, talk, you are not helping VDM. You need to start doing your part. While VDM is being held in jail or wherever, your place should be on the streets, surrounding Aso Rock, surrounding National Assembly, not allowing them to move around until they do the right thing.